Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Number 10 will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases-loaded situation. That could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Ashe moving to his left. 1 out. Number 10 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Number 10. One time.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out. Number 10 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Leading off for Rochester,
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
designated hitter.
Number 10 steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
On the ground to the left side. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits. 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. Jason Street will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of it. Further you get into that bullpen.
Oh, look at the diving stop. Safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen? MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around. Number 10 steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Into the windup and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Myers is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Austin Romine will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season, you've got to come up with a good performance every one. Yesterday was one of those.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Julio Lopez is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Here it comes on 1-1. On the ground to third. Oh, and this goes right past him. And he is in there.
Here's where trying to do too much and come back and haunt you. This was just going to be a simple single, but look, here comes a throwing error, and that allows him to move into scoring position.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Number 10 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Number 10.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounded to third. Lopez gloves it. And he's retired, 1 away. Julio Lopez gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The ball hits sharply toward third. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
This ball is just absolutely ripped down the line right there, and that had extra bases written all over it. But look at the dive as he takes the hit away, and that, folks, is why they call it the hot corner.
Number 10 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Ball inside.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball.
The tying runs in scoring position with 1 out. This has to be...
And meanwhile, this pitch gets away from him. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
You just get the sense that the momentum is turning. This pitch is nowhere close to the target. And that's a big pick-me-up right there to score a run on the wild pitch.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
A man at third with 1 away.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
When he steps to the plate, he knows exactly what he's got to do. This one's deep enough to get the job done, and that ties up the ball game.
Number 10 steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
Up and in for ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Line drive, base hit left field. Around third and being waved on home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Throw to the plate goes right by him.
Stand up.
Maybe an important run right there, and you got to figure every run's important in a low-scoring ball game. But that now pushes the lead to 5-2, so you got to think that they're liking their chances right about now.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
Tommy Esparza stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
First for the victorious.
So that's a Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Number 10 digs in here for his first appearance.
Third baseman, number 10.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Myers is in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Batting sixth.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Esparza. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And that's taken in straight away right. Will he try from second? And he is in there. With a moment now, here's the defense for Scranton Wilkes-Barre. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard-hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Chopped weakly to the left. Ramos ranges to his right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Number 10 steps in now.
Leading off for the Red Wings, third baseman, number 10.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Hey, need you right here, one time.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
2-2 the count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, Hey, come on now.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jorge Ramos. He singled his last time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Softly on a line to third. Oh, and he misses it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
The left fielder,
Number 10 will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Well, this one right here wasn't a full-on suicide squeeze. This was a safety squeeze because that runner at third wasn't breaking on the pitch. But it doesn't matter what you're going to call it at the end. Either way, that's an RBI and a job well done.
Number 10 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
First pitch on its way.
Here we go now.
Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Tommy Esparza stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Hey, your pitch. No one
Now a
better.
snap throw to first.
No, he's in
Runner back safely. And another snap throw to the
safe.
bag. And a dive, but he's back in.
Got him in. Hey, get your pitch. No one better.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Number 30 steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left.
Hey, come on, guys.
Number 20 comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Hit softly on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen? Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Number 10 will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Squares around and drops down a good one. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Well, this one right here wasn't a full-on suicide squeeze. This was a safety squeeze because that runner at third wasn't breaking on the pitch. But it doesn't matter what you're going to call it at the end. Either way, that's an RBI and a job well done.
Rob Refsnyder will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, what? He gathers the throw in time.
Wow, made it look easy.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Number 10 steps into the box.
Now batting, number 10.
First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, nice and patient.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 4-2 game.
Well, he just made a mistake right there. This pitch up in the zone. He's got to get this ball down and try to get the double play ball. Instead, he leaves the pitch up, and that's going to wind up scoring that runner all the way from first base.
John Ryan Murphy is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-2 pitch. Sinking liner toward left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. At the plate, Tommy Esparza. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Waiting on it, the right fielder looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And a relay home, and they will not get him at the plate. The runner's safe, and it's now a 1-run game at 4-3.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Number 10 steps in now.
Number 10.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Hard hit toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. John Ryan Murphy will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Popped high in the air. Lopez is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Tommy Esparza will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
See it, drive it, kid. See it, drive it.
Skied into straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder, and that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Rochester leads it 5-4. Number 10 will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far.
Yeah, and I like the at-bats he's had. Looking very confident and fluid at the plate, Matt.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Page is camped under this one, and very quickly one gone.
Now batting.
Number 10 strides to the plate with 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run over at first base.
Yeah, and the key here is don't try to do too much. At least move the line and get it to the next guy. It's not really easy to score a guy from first all in one swing.
Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up, throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around. Number 10 steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here.
Number 10.
They see it and drive it. Let's go.
First offering on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
And to make matters worse,
Ouch, that one hit him.
I got him. Take your bait.
so far here in this first inning, he hasn't shown a real good command for the strike zone just yet. And this hit by pitch here is just going to make things worse.
Tommy Esparza steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Number 30 stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Second inning coming up here at Blue River. The Red Wings lead it 2-1.
Now batting, number 10.
Number 10 steps in now. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1.
Hey, wait for yours here.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Hey,
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Reimold sprinting after it and taken in out there for the first out. Number 10 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Batting, number 10.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Hot shot to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Stepping in, Tommy Esparza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down
Come on, baby,
hacking.
get your pitch up
Striking
there.
out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
On the ground to the left side. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like... Number 10 will stride to the plate.
Now
He's 0
batting,
for 2 thus far.
Number 10.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Tommy Esparza gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Slow little grounder left side. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
Yeah, we got one here.
Nolan Reimold stands in. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. To third. Oh, he makes the stop. Oh, and he loses it on the exchange from glove to hand, and he won't have a play.
Center fielder, number 12.
Number 10 comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Tavares is there for it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes... MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, game 2 of this fourth. Ozzy Tavares will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Come on, big guy. Get yourself right here.
Grounded to third. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both. And with that, let's get a look at the Red Wings on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, defensively, they have the lowest fielding percentage in the majors. Not a lot of fun when you're out on the mound and you don't know if the guys behind you are going to make the play. We'll see what happens here.
Low for ball one.
Now, big dog, get your pitch.
Now a slurve taken for his strike, 1-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
He's out.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7th.
Number 10 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
10.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around third and being waved on home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So stepping in, number 19, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Reimold ranging back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left.
All right, here we go. Plays at 1 now.
Fred Sweet heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. To third. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 4.
Number 10 strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
One time.
There's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
Oh, and he's a strike away from getting out of this unscored upon, but you can see the location mistake there. And now, all of a sudden, he goes from possibly hanging a goose egg to serving up a 3-run home run.
Number 10 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a home run thus far.
Yeah, having a solid performance in this one. Definitely been a bright spot for them offensively.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Yep.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
I tell you, this guy's had a great series so far, and we haven't even hit the weekend yet. He's on base yet again as he drives this one out to the wall for a double.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
Tommy Esparza takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield.
Right here. Find the ball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Norfolk Tides and the Rochester Red Wings. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. At the plate, Mark Velasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Yeah, we got one here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Number 10 gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak.
Third baseman, number 10.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Stay hot, babe. Here we go.
Scorched to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Greg McNeil in now, popped out in his first trip. Smoke toward third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Center fielder number 12.
Number 10 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Number 10.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there. And, you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far. And that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Little dribbler down the line. He's got it. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Number 10 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 10.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
No strikes.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why.
Come on, baby. Get
2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Good rip up there, huh?
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Pereira. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, but
Leading off the inning, Jeremy Tumalo, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Hard hit at third. Right to him. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Third baseman.
Marco Pereira will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
Hey, get him yourself right here, kid.
Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Hit me.
And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Fred Sweet takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Leading off for Rochester.
Hey, you got it.
Number 10 steps in now. Into the windup and the pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, drive it deep, big doc. Here we go.
The windup and the 0-1. Off
No,
the
that
plate,
missed. That's
one
a ball.
ball, one strike. Hot shot to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah,
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour. Number 10 will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, I'll tell you what, I have him in my lineup every day. He's had 8 RBIs over his last 10 games. Yesterday was just a little bit of an off day for him.
Down the third baseline. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw never really had a chance, and I'd be shocked if that's not an infield single here to kick off the inning.
Stay hot up there. Here we go, kid.
Austin Wilson will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. 0-1, here's the pitch. Left side. He's got it. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Number 10 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
and leading off for Rochester, third baseman, number 10.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
Hit hard to short. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Number 10 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 10.
Hey, here we go, kid.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And he lays off for ball one. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Right here, let's go, kid.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Number 10 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Well, he's had a rough one at the plate in this one, guys, but here's another opportunity to get something going.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Parrish is up with it.
See you to rip it up there.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Todd Overstreet will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Greg McNeil. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
Yeah, you know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about who.
And they get to force at third, and the ball game is over.
Another job well done out of the back end of that bullpen, and he's going to get credit for save number 25 by finishing this one off.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air.
Hey, drive that pitch.
Number 10 will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip, so lately they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but we could be ready to break out right here.
Number 10 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Now batting, number 10.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. Oh, and he botches it.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. On the ground to the right side. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
Hey, one away, one away.
Stepping in, Raul Tejada. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, come on now.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting,
Number 10 will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
third baseman.
Yeah, and after that first
Number
inning,
10.
it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, see it.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Big guy, get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
2 balls and a strike. Here it
Come on,
comes.
baby. See it.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
Let it rip right here.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Number 10 steps in now.
Now batting, number 10.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Come on, big dog, we need you.
2 out with the man at first.
What's up, Forrest? Right guy, right place.
Now a splitter that time that had a bit too much to it as it just about got him.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
The 2-1 on its way. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
This is line to left. Law is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. Rochester leads it 2-0. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour. Number 10 steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here.
Number 10.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mata will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Number 10 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Now batting, number 10.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Nobody out, runner on first. Outside, 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball.
They see it and drive it. Let's go.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now.
Hey, you can't find it. Be patient, huh? Make it come to you.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And the
Let's go.
slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Well, this is certainly not good here. He's really holding on to his arm, and I think it appears to be fairly serious. Pretty sure we're not going to see him in action for a while, unfortunately.
Third baseman, number 10.
First pitch on its way. A swinging bunt to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Number 10 makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
See you to rip it up there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Here now is our final.
Yeah,